Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Scorpio. Let's see what's going on, Scorpio. Any aspect of your life Scorpio need to know. Just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Clarity for Scorpio. All right. Yeah, some of you are keeping it all in, suffering in silence here. Yeah, or you just could be keeping your feelings to yourself, but it's telling you to trust your intuition. Yeah, I do see there's been some hurt here. You may be just keeping it in. You hurt feelings. Yeah, there's been a lot of disappointment here. But I do feel there could be some trust issues here as well. Now, if there's a third-party situation, I mean, this to me looks, your intuition's telling you something here. Tell me about wisdom. Yeah, we got someone who's here for a good time, not a long time. Someone who's self-absorbed, focused on self. Someone who often focuses very much on the physical. Yeah, I mean, there could be some jealousy here if there's a third party. Yeah, I do see some of you single. It's telling you to just look out for yourself. Look out for number one here. Yeah, because I do think you're going to see the bigger picture. Yeah. Some of you were single, and I do feel there's been some hurt, heartache, disappointment, possibly third parties. But this is showing a person who's self-absorbed, focused on self. It's all about me. It's a person who often doesn't stick around. Yeah, because there it is, crossroads. I feel this is a choice here. Some of you were just on the fence here. But I do see this, looking at this path you've been on with this person. So I feel like you got someone who won't take things to the next level. Because it's about going down a path together, but it looks like there's been a lot of disappointment, maybe even some mind games and manipulation. You may be weighing the pros and the cons, you know. And often this is where you feel something is a little off, but it's like one minute you feel positive, next minute you feel kind of negative here. But it's telling you to see truth in the situation. So somebody who may have hurt you a few times, you know. Yeah. See a lot of disappointment. This is where, I see some of you are single, and I do feel like you're going to tend to yourself. You need to look out for yourself here. I feel like you got a person who just wants to be single too. They don't want to take it to the next level. So I do see you having a little aha moment and seeing truth. Yeah, I feel like you're free. So it's telling you to try to look at this in a positive way. See, it's someone who's playing the field. They've hurt you. They're off playing the field. It's a person who more than likely just came in when they wanted attention. But this is about yourself having a breakthrough. Aha. See, this is someone they're not focused on you. They're focused on self. They're self-absorbed. Someone who didn't give you attention. So I definitely feel there was a lot of disappointment. And I do see manipulation, mind games as well. See, it's somebody who just wanted to be single. So this is a little trickery at foot. But I can feel with this energy, there is something good coming out of it, because here you are, you're free. Okay? It's telling you to look at the positive. You're actually free to play the field. See, you're going to have a victory. It's about moving on from this, looking out for yourself. See, you're single, you're free, you can go off and do what it is that you wish here. Yeah, but I do feel it's like one minute you're like just sitting on the fence waiting. The next minute you're feeling kind of free, maybe even a bit relieved. There you've got a King of Cups. So I do see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. Yeah. And there we have the energy of incoming. So some of you have been there, done that with someone, and I do feel like you're breaking free, moving on. But I do see other opportunities coming in. I see communication. Now this is often, this is a person who's all focused on their feelings, their emotions, but like I feel that you've got unrequited love here. That's what I feel. So what I feel like it's happening is you're going to break free, and it's telling you And if you break free from this, this is a goal that you're achieving. But this is you going off to play the field. So you've got someone here who's going off to play the field. They don't want to take it to the next level. And this is someone that has likely hurt you a few times. Yeah, and you're waiting. So you have to ask yourself, why are you waiting for this person? Because I do see unrequited love. This is somebody maybe doesn't feel the same. This is someone who, even if they love someone, they still want to be free. This is a person who likely doesn't want to be pinned down. They just want to play the field. See, this is where you have to take that energy and see truth. And if you break free up, see, it's going to be a relief. Because what's happening here, see, this is a painful period in your life that's over. It's telling you to focus on the positive, okay? Not where you've been, but where you're going. Because it is about moving towards love. And I do see other opportunities coming in. Yeah, I see you being a little cautious, playing it safe. But it is showing you will get your cup filled. See, this is things here, you didn't get your cup filled from someone. They didn't give you what you wanted, but I feel like you are going to get what you want here. Yeah, but I see you waiting. See you waiting and waiting here. Some of you are going to, I do feel like you're going to be back and forth, on and off with this. And it may have been an on and off situation. Yeah, there you are, waiting for love. So you're going to connect with someone. You will find that love. You just have to let people know you're open, available. Yeah, I feel like you're going to turn your back on this situation. See, it's about looking out into the future. See, this is being open, available. I see self-care, healing, tending to yourself. Looking out for you. You're going to learn to be a little more cautious. But see, you never got what you wanted here. And there's been a lot of disappointments, I feel. But, you know, I really feel like you're going to look at this at some point and have a relief that this painful period's over. Now you need to focus on the goal. What you want to achieve is love. Yeah, see, there it is. Focusing on the right person, the one. See, you were waiting. You felt like this person was the one. They were your person. But I do feel this is someone who's playing the field. They may be trying to make you feel jealous or playing games. Okay, so this is about you turning your back on that. I do see this Ace of Wands. Yeah, what you want is a partnership, the one. And I think what's going to happen, you're going to have this realization, this person's just not the one. And it could be this person who feels that way. But like I say, you're moving towards emotional fulfillment. You're going to get your cup filled. Someone's going to fill that cup, but you have to, it's about a goal that you need to achieve, to be break free, to go yourself. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? You go off and play the field. Yeah, there you are. See, being determined, very focused. Yeah, changing your focus, trying not to focus on this person. And that's what I feel. Look at your energy. This is where you are in your power. Yeah, Scorpio, you often come up as the Queen of Wands because you know what you want. You want the right person. You want love. You want someone who's caring, kind, compassionate, someone who's nurturing. This is two people who are nurturing. They care for each other, and that's where you're moving. But it's telling me this other person isn't, even if this person loves you, okay, this person up here, they want to be single. They don't want to be, they want to play the field. This is that energy of them wanting to be free. Yeah, some of you kind of feel like you've let this person free. They may come back to you because I feel like you're waiting, but you have to ask what you're waiting for. More of this, right? More hurt and heartache, deception. Yeah, I feel like you're going to change your focus. I feel like you're going to come into your power here. You're going to come into your power. Yeah, see, this is the energy, letting go of this baggage. See, this is where the sun shines. Once you completely see, look at that, 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 2. So it is an energy of, and that energy is here. See, standing up to someone, standing up for yourself. But look at the baggage being released. This is someone who, and I do think you're going to put some boundaries up. And I do think this is someone who's possibly crossed your boundaries. But the sun is starting to shine. You're going to get some things off your chest, or you already have. I feel like you already have. The sun's shining. I mean, it's telling you to look at the positive, the goals that you're about to achieve. You've achieved a goal. You've broke free from this situation. You're now free to play the field. Change your focus. You know what you want, stay focused on it. That's what it's telling you here. Stay focused on what it is you want, which is love, emotional fulfillment. Tell me about this King of Cups. Yeah, see the Star. See, feeling like there's hope, the feelings being mutual. So it's telling you to change your focus, to stay on course. Yeah, you will connect with a person. See, you feel like this. I feel some of you feel the situation's out of reach, where it's just not meant to be. But it's all about being in alignment. See, you're just not in alignment with this person. So you need to have someone you align with. Yeah, so there's a lot of hope here. See, there's a lot of hope. But I feel like you're trying to focus on that hope, because one minute you're feeling negative. You're feeling, feeling very hurt. But this is your power. Stay in your power. Focus on what it is you really want. Yeah, just stay grounded. See, tending to you. It's telling you to tend to you. Keep your finances stable. I feel like you're, I do see something ambitious here for yourself. So you've achieved some kind of goals here. You're achieving goals, but you're being sensible and practical. You're grounding yourself. So you want a partner. And this is where I feel like you're going to see whether this person's actually a partner or not. Yeah, see, it was something that just wasn't going anywhere. So it is about releasing things that no longer serve, releasing, knowing your worth and your value, self-respect. Yeah. Yeah, so somebody was being rather disrespectful. I feel they crossed some boundaries, or I don't know if this person's blaming you or what, but like I say, it's telling you to just let it go, to release all this and just make sensible, practical decisions. I feel like you're going to achieve your goal. Look at love, making choices in love. Some of you probably have a few people coming in here. I do see a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Yeah, you're going to make a decision. See, out with that old, in with the new. This is healing. See, you're going to heal. But I see you making a decision. You're looking at this. You're still focused on it. See, you're kind of focused on it from time to time. Then you change your focus and you start to look at things positive. It's part of the healing process, right? A little on and off. But this is out with the old, in with the new. See, being ready for new. You're ready for new. Okay? Give yourself a little time. Yeah, but I feel like the star is telling you there's hope. Yeah, I see a time out to heal. See, just take a little bit of a break here. You're being pinned down by your thoughts. And you are dealing with someone who doesn't want to be pinned down. Okay, that's what I feel. They don't want to be pinned down. See, the right person, it's telling you the right person will want to pin you down. I think you're going to connect with someone here. It's somebody here that you're more in alignment with. I feel like you just weren't in alignment with this person. It's like it just wasn't going anywhere. Yeah, someone in your social circle. See, some of you have been taking a bit of a break. It does say to get yourself out there, to be more social. If you are online dating, maybe it's time to get out there in the world, because it is about the law of attraction, attracting what you desire. And I do feel that there is someone here around you that finds you very desirable. They are emotionally available. But it's whether the feelings are mutual. Tell me more about this person. Let me grab another deck a little smaller. Tell me about this King of Cups. It's interesting. It's almost like the tables turn, but it's like because you're on and off, right? Yeah, on and off. Feeling positive one minute, not feeling so happy the next. Yeah, releasing things that no longer serve. So that's coming up again. Tell me more about this person. See, this is about value. Someone who values you. They respect you. Someone here who will hold you in high regard. See, it's telling you you deserve better, and you know you deserve better. Yeah. King of Cups. Yeah, you got someone who's crushing, a new crush. Someone else who longs for love. See, this is what you deserve, love. You deserve someone who cherishes you and loves you. They're there for you when you need them through thick and thin. Yeah, this is somewhere out in your community. It's telling you to get out into the community. If you've been waiting and you're online dating, and I can see that, it may be not serving you. Because this is about being out there. Some of you don't like going out alone. because the Ace of Wands is there. But it's telling you to be more social, to put yourself out there. Yeah. I do think you got someone who really longs for love here. And I do see a crush, but I see you reminiscing. And this is why I feel everything kind of flips over. This other person may have had feelings for you, but like I say, they feel that maybe you're not in alignment or you're not the right person for them. Because they are off playing the field. Like, I think this is, I mean, really, I feel like there's been a lot of hurt here. You've been manipulated. Mixed messages, mixed signals, creating confusion. You've had a lot of disappointment, but that, I feel, is about to change. I feel like there is somebody going to come into your life. See, someone who's like yourself. They want this, they're longing for love. Yeah, see, this energy, some of you just kind of waiting. Waiting and waiting, but this is also someone who's been waiting for the right person to come in. See, waiting for the right person. While you're waiting, focus on money, your finances. Just tend to yourself. Yeah, it's about focusing on some goals that you may be wanting to achieve too. Yeah, see, it's all about a person who's confident. See, that's the energy of you're stronger than you know and being confident. But what it is about someone waiting for the one, someone who's confident. See, there's someone who sees you as a confident person, capable. And I feel like this is, Queen of Wands is also someone who focuses till they get their desired results. Yeah, but it's a person who's confident, strong, capable, a strong partner. See, somebody here will see you as that. You deserve better. It's showing you deserve better. You deserve someone who holds you in high regard. I feel like you have a person who I just feel lack of respect. It's like the opposite with this other energy. Yeah, see, it's all about getting your cup filled, emotional fulfillment. When the two right people come together, you'll know when you're with that right person. Tell me about these people here. I just want to see what that is. Yeah, we got a Cancer. You got someone coming in here, a person who feels confident. They're not afraid to take the lead. They're in control of their emotions. They're mature. But you've taken your power back from someone at the same time. You're going to connect with this person at some point. But this is about getting out there, putting yourself out there, okay? Yeah, being more social. There's someone around you in that social circle, or just out in your community. And that's what it is, about getting out and about, putting yourself out there. If you get an offer, invitation, like a large gathering or even small gatherings here, either or, I really feel you're going to get that cup filled. See, you're manifesting what you desire. You have everything you need. You and this other person, I feel, are going to mirror each other. You're going to be the same. You want the same thing. Yeah. Because you're manifesting what you desire here. Yeah. Yeah, I do feel the energy of being patient, but I'm going to be honest with this other person. I feel like you're going to slowly lose interest. That's part of the healing. But you've got someone else who's interested in you. It tells you have what you need to manifest what you desire. You just need to get yourself out there. Yeah, you can see things speeding up. Been there, done that. See, I feel like you're just in this back and forth, back and forth. Yeah. Do they love me? Do they not? Yeah, they may. This person in the past here, this person that's got you at this crossroads, but I feel like I really feel like this is someone who just wants to be single. They want to play the field. They don't want to be pinned down. It's a person who's non-committal. Unrequited love, but you're moving towards love here. See, waiting for the right person. The one, someone you can count on. See, this is someone who didn't step up to the plate. See, you had someone who didn't step up to the plate, and I feel like that's what you're looking for, someone who does. Yeah, you've got a couple of choices. Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, you've had a lot of disappointments, people who don't step up to the plate. Okay, but now it's also telling you, release the things that no longer serve, but know your worth. Okay. Yeah, it's about worth and value. So I definitely feel like you have a person who could be coming in here. Look at that, the King and Queen of Wands. See, two people who could be more compatible. But like I say, I feel like you're just trying to focus here. on this path you're going down, and you've been there, done that with someone for sure. But I see multiple opportunities and communication coming in too. Yeah, see, this is yourself. You're looking for love. You want to be emotionally fulfilled. See, it's all about true love. You feel like it's out of reach, like it's never going to happen. It's going to happen. You're going to connect with someone that you're more in alignment with. A person who's more emotional, available, someone who wants to, they want to be with you. It's all about attention. Two people who, if you have a person you're dealing with that really wasn't giving you enough attention, like I say, that's a sign right there. This is why you need to learn to trust your intuition. See, the lessons you're learning are there. Spirit's guiding you to pay attention to the red flags. See, the red flags. So you're learning that. But I really like the fact that you're open, available, you're single, but you're tending to yourself. You're looking out for number one. Okay? Always look out for number one. Because you've got a couple single people coming towards you here. You've got a choice to make at some point. It's coming towards you. Let go of things that no longer serve. Okay, you feel true love's out of reach. It's not. You could have a person who feels like you're out of their league a little bit too. Yeah, you may have someone here who feels that way, but like I say, I feel like, tell me about the star. Yeah, you've got someone here who maybe feels like they're not good enough. And I definitely can feel the energy of being ghosted too. Someone here, you may be releasing someone actually ghosting them. It's what it looks like. But yeah, it's an energy of lack and loneliness. Okay, feeling like true love's out of reach. It isn't. It isn't out of reach. You have to put yourself out there. I feel like some of you, if you are online dating too, been there, done that, it's where it's time to try something different here. I definitely feel like you're taking a little break though. Yeah, see, the signs are cautioning you, guiding you. Okay, you're being guided here. Just to get yourself out there, to be available after a little healing and a little time out. Yeah, just healing. I feel like you're going through that. And I feel some of you maybe been putting yourself out there before you were really healed or over a situation. But this is your intuition guiding you. It's telling you to, not to give up, to put yourself out there when you feel ready. And maybe some of you have done that. You weren't ready. Often when you put yourself out there, even online dating or in your community, and you're not really ready, okay? This could be something that's happened. But I feel like whoever this person is, I really do feel there was mind games and manipulation. Yeah, see, this is what you want, is a house, a home. You want to feel loved. You want to be with someone here. And I do feel like you're feeling lonely. Okay, so it's telling you to change your focus. Focus on self, your home, your finances. Give yourself a little time here, because this lack is temporary. It's going to dissipate. Yeah, you're going to make a connection. I can already see it's going to be with someone emotionally available and mature. Somebody who wants the same thing as you. Someone else who's also been there, done that. Yeah, online dating could be it, but I definitely see a busy time, things starting to speed up and gaining momentum. You're going to connect. You're not going to be in this Five of Pentacles energy forever. It's telling you to let go of that lack and negativity. See, this is where you focus on positive by changing your focus. See, don't sit around and wait for someone either. Always keep those options open. But there it is. You're going to connect with a person here, and they're definitely someone more like yourself. You'll see eye to eye. See, this is where you'll be comfortable. You'll be able to just be yourself, and that's another thing. Just be you, because this is an energy of the stars about being you, showing the world your real you. Just be you. And I think this is, because it's come out twice, you and this person will just be able to be yourselves. Yeah. But this is about your focus, your power, knowing what you want, and trying to stay positive. And I feel like you're just a little on and off there, but I do think this energy is gaining momentum for you too, where you focus on the positive, because you are able to play the field. You're free. You see, you're free. This is after this is over and you move forward and connect, it'll be a relief. Okay, that this period in your life is over. This is where the sun starts to shine. So it's telling you to focus on that positive energy. Take care. Bye for now.